Smile.
I am so happy to be here. I am so happy to be here.
Back up on my grizzly on my bar. Yeah. Ask me how I'm doing awesome. Yeah. Fake energy, that's where you lost him. If you come around this time, it costs. Yeah. I can't trust nobody, no, we all fucked up. I don't trust nobody, only God I trust. Over traumatized, so the squad might bust. Probably get your body, then the squad locked up. Look, I've been in my head, I don't know which way to turn.
All right, hello, good morning. If it's morning, if it's evening, good evening, but it's morning over here. If you are new here, hello, my name is Tiara Lene. I do content relating to millennialhood, motherhood, all the hoods, and being an encouragement to people who may find themselves in similar situations and feel like they're alone. So thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button. That's how you can be notified when I post new videos. So I don't know how I ended the last vlog. I think it probably just ended. It's been a crazy few days. I have been with my family for like the past week. It's holiday season. So I will be honest in saying that I do not feel like I've been very productive in terms of what productivity looks like for me. I have not really spent a considerable amount of time studying, so I'm gonna have to catch up on some studies today. Oh, also, if you're new here, I am doing 75 hard, and we are now on day 14, I believe. I'm gonna double check that, but I'm pretty sure we're on day 14. We're going strong, and I'm really proud of myself. I decided today to read first instead of reading last. It's usually the last thing I do before I go to bed, and I think it set the tone for the day because I don't know what that was. I'm feeling pretty pumped about everything I have to tackle today. It was rough getting out this morning because now that Jared is on, he's not really on vacation. His office is just closed for 2 weeks, but he's working from home. He is usually in charge of transportation, but today I was in charge of transportation, which I have not been in charge of for quite some time. So it was definitely rough for me this morning. But we're here, we did it. Joni's at daycare now. So I'm about to check some emails, plan the rest of my day, go through my to-do list, and then just get the things done. So whenever the end of the year comes, I find myself trying to kind of assess where I have prioritized my time and how I have remained organized so that I can, get the most done with the least amount of work. And I find that I'm constantly changing my systems and my routines. So I really want to kind of just set in stone some things for how I'm going to move forward. I don't like that I keep switching up the way I do things because for me, the planning part of it becomes more of the work as opposed to just executing. And it's so funny because I literally was just reading about that in Atomic Habits, about how, there's a difference between motion and action, right? So you're moving, with all the planning and the putting things on the calendar and writing the to-do list and all that. That's a lot of movement, but there's no action taking place. You're not actually executing the things that you're planning for. So I'm trying to get out of that habit because I find that I'm doing that a lot, and I think it's part of my self-sabotage. Because for me, I think in the back of my mind, doing all that stuff seems like work. And so I try to give myself credit for that, but it's not work. And it's because I just don't want to do the work that I'm trying to find other little things to do that seem like work. So these are habits we're trying to break, things we're trying to unlearn. And so that's going to be part of today, because today I have a list of things that I need to tackle specifically. And I'm not going to do anything outside of having written them down in terms of planning. I'm just going to do them. So we're hoping that works out well today. I'm going to have to take my walk during my lunch hour today, which is fine. This morning just did not happen. It did not happen this morning, and that's fine. I had a really long night last night. I spent the last couple of days doing all this extra planning. And again, that was another reason why I felt like I was wasting time, because I was planning to do things, but I wasn't actually doing them. We're going to try to make those adjustments today. It's not going to happen overnight, but I know myself and I know what changes need to happen and how they need to happen. So we're going to do our best. It's been a crazy season. I'm really trying to focus my attention on what is most important. And while this space is important for me and documenting, day-to-day life and kind of reminding myself of my journey, for my future self even, that's all important to me, but I do know that it's very important for me to be present. And so sometimes that means that I don't have my camera out. Sometimes that means I won't get to record something because I'm trying to remain present or prioritizing something else. So I do want to apologize if you're like, wait, how did we get here? So I do try to get some backstory to things. I don't like to be on the camera talking so much to you guys, because I know at some point you're like, this girl will just shut up. Like, please just get to it already. But I do want to apologize. Yeah, so today we're just gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done, stop making excuses. We are on day 14 of 75 hard. If you're new here, I have been doing 75 hard for the past 2 weeks. I am so proud of myself that I've made it this far. We still got about 60 something days left, but that's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's about consistency and just showing up. And so I'm proud of myself. I really am. We're just gonna work today and get it done. I typically do not like to shoot content while I'm at work, really for nothing else but the fact that, like, all you're gonna be doing is watching me type on my computer. But also, people are always walking in and out of my office, and I want to be respectful to people who may not want to be on camera, specifically regarding conversations that we may have. So I usually do not record while I'm at work. So I'm probably gonna end the morning convo right here, and then by the time you guys see me next, I will probably be leaving work and on my way to picking up Journey, or maybe. So the next time you guys will see me will probably be on my walk, because I'm going to take my walk during my lunch today. And so I'll check in with y'all then.
Look, saint versus sinners, the poor versus riches, top ramen place versus 5-star dinners. Wonder where I fit in, the humblest beginnings. Had to take some losses before I saw my first winnings. Silver line grinning, poverty line thinning. My life is like a movie and the plot just thickened. Came from broken homes trying to break the old traditions. Left my old ways for my future acquisitions. I know, no such thing as playing both sides. I know, life is better in the dope ride. I know, the water better in the low tide. Music better amplified, staying down for upsides. I know, no such thing as playing both sides. I know, the life is better in the dope ride. I know, the water better in the low tide. Music better amplified, staying down for upsides. I know. Came up off the ignorance, coming from a family drunk cycle and it's belligerent. Me, I sip a little bit, maybe a little more, just trying to keep a score. 2 cups in and knowing my liver sore, and knowing I'm meant to soar, and knowing I'm in for more. Rewriting destiny right when I hit record. Patching up the trauma, these lyrics is Neosporin. I rose from the concrete away, but it came with thorns. I know.
Good evening, good morning, good day, whatever it is for you. We are on our evening walk. Today is December 30th. But as far as what day of 75 hard it is, I think it's day 16. I think it's day 16 of 75 hard. it's getting rough, wouldn't lie. But every time I think about it, like the parts of it that are just really hard, I have to remind myself that it's supposed to be hard. Like, hard is literally in the name of the program. And so I just got to do what I got to do. So we're still thriving as much as we can. I am heading back home. I am halfway through my outdoor workout. I've noticed that just due to the busyness of the day, I tend to do both my workouts a little later on in the day. I'm spreading them out, of course, because I think Andy Frisella said they have to be like 3 hours apart. So they are 3 hours apart. But my last workout is usually like really close to bedtime. So if it ends up being later in the evening, I end up doing like Pilates or yoga, specifically Ashtanga, which I love getting back into. But that's a little bit on that. The water, still a struggle, but we're doing better. Today we're doing really well because I only have one more bottle to drink and it's only like 5 something right now. Whereas yesterday I had like 2 full bottles to drink and it was like 9 o'clock in the evening. So I think the water is where I need to focus more of my attention because it's really one of those things that if you cannot get it done, the only way to rush it is just to chug the water. And then you're like bloated and uncomfortable. And who wants that? Oh, I just tripped. Oh my God. So that's pretty much what's going on right now. Tonight is probably going to be a super chill night. Jared wants to watch this holiday movie. And then we're going to figure out what dinner is going to look like. I think he said he's going to make his Parmesan chicken bake, which I'm excited for. And then we're just going to get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. We have church in the morning. And then we have a wedding after church service. And then we have church again in the evening for watch service. So it's going to be nuts. And then I think on New Year's Day, I want to do a deep clean, like just a complete reset, day 1. And then I'm going to hit the ground running going into 2024 because I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. Jared and I had a good talk earlier today just about, future plans and how to set things in motion. And I'm really excited. So more on that a little later. But I'll check back in with y'all once I make it home. All right, this is about to be super rushed. It is about 12:15 or so in the morning of this evening, if that makes any sense. I literally was down to the wire with finishing my book and my water and my last workout, my indoor workout. So got it all accomplished before 12 o'clock. Oh, and my progress picture. It was just a day. My water, though, like I said, I was doing really good with my water today. So the water wasn't a big deal. I think I had like 8 ounces left. But everything else was kind of like down to the last minute. But we're here. I was just organizing some stuff with my schedule for the next few days because I realized that I've been really behind in knowing what I have coming up. Like, I'll put it in my calendar, but then I'll forget about it. So the digital planning was working, but I think I'm just going to go back to what I know and what makes me comfortable, and that's my pen and paper. It's just easier for me to retain the information when I write it down. And it's just that sensory feeling of pen to paper. It's something that I just need. And I'm realizing that I need to just settle in what I know makes me comfortable rather than trying to stick with a new fad or new trend or whatever. All of this is adjustable, obviously. So I'm about to go to bed because I am so exhausted. I will check back in with y'all tomorrow. Jared and I are going to, Jared and I have set our intention on getting up really early tomorrow to get the day prepped because we have a lot going on. That's going to be probably a lot harder for me since I'm now just going to bed, but let me shut up. I'm going to go to sleep and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. All right, good morning. It is the next day. I got like 4 hours of sleep, something like that. So I'm extremely exhausted. Mind you, I got up early. Well, we got up early because I told Jared I had to wash some of my garments for ministry today, not realizing that he had already washed them. So, not to say we got up early for no reason, but kind of felt like that. Jared's in a bit of a mood because we have a lot to do today and he don't like that. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna be alright. You gotta go into the new year with a positive attitude. Come on. You're bringing me down. Give me some pepper.
I need to go into the new year doing what I want to do.
We will. You gotta think positive. You gotta think. Well, we're on our way to church. We're running a little bit late, but it is what it is. I was supposed to be there at 9. It's currently 9:15 and we're still en route. So we're gonna see what happens. Church doesn't start till 11, but we have to do a run through at the top of. We have to do a run through before service. So we're gonna get there when we get there. It is actually snowing outside right now. If y'all can't tell. Yeah, you can't really tell, but it's not really sticking like that, so it's really just an annoyance. But I don't know. I feel like, where was the snow on Christmas? Anyways, we'll check back in with y'all a little bit later.
is so beautiful. Time is what makes it ugly. But time after time and through every turn in this life, I could you some stability. We fly and we fall, but we don't fall apart. Break after break, each piece of
I am so happy to be here. I am so happy to be here.
Oh Lord, y'all help him. Oh, here they go.
Everybody that can stand to your feet, please stand to your feet.
years of our lives while I'm praying and hoping there will always be you and I. Tell me how good do people grow? Rearrange and transpose, but it's always the same. I'm attracted to every way. Your mind and your body could ever change. We fly and we fall, but we...
Y'all gotta get him. He is so just. I'm done with him. Jared been ready to go home since we got here. Let's just put it that way.
You hear me?
Okay, let me ask you something. Are you looking here or are you looking here?
I'm looking at myself.
Now,
I'm looking at
now
the
look
camera.
at.
Can we get some boxes? Boxes? Containers?
What?
To
Can we get some
go.
containers?
Oh, okay. Box.
It's
I said
Sunday.
box.
It's Sunday. I said to go.
No, I said box. I said, be like, I wouldn't even know.
Calling for everybody in the other room for a group photo.
You sure?
I don't think they are. All right, we're back. We're back in the car. We finished eating and so Journey's having a bit of a rough time, so that's kind of why we're leaving. Yeah, getting it together here. So we're gonna head home and probably take a nap because everyone's had a very long morning, and then plan the trajectory of the rest of our New Year's Eve evening, day stuff. Jared kind of just wants to have a chill night at home. So I don't know if we're gonna go to the watch service tonight. Probably not. Just thinking about how much is going to be involved in getting home, then coming back out. It's just a lot. And then at the time we'd have to come back out. We've never really done that with Journey yet. Because we didn't go to watch service last year, did we? Yeah, we didn't go to watch service last year either. So we haven't actually done watch night service with Journey yet. So that's another big reason why it's probably not going to happen. It's a lot to go into the new year with added stress, right? But anyways, we're on our way home. Jared wants to have a chill night at home for the remainder of New Year's Eve, right? Okay, so he's probably going to grab a little bottle of sparkling something. I'm still doing 75 Hards. I will not be partaking in the alcoholic beverage, but he promised me some sparkling grape
So you can get
juice.
the vibes.
Is it juice?
Grape cider.
Grape cider. So I have a mocktail to toast with him into the new year. But I don't think we're gonna go to watch night service tonight. We have actually not been to a watch night service since we became parents of Miss Journey Lynn. It's just a lot, and her bedtime is usually around that 8-9 o'clock anyway, so trying to get to church after this long day and getting her back outside in the evening is probably not going to happen. I have no obligation to minister tonight. And really outside of just wanting to pray into the new year, which is the tradition that we've kind of been holding, being there in person just isn't feasible right now. It would just be a lot, and I don't want to enter the new year with any feelings of stress or, you know, heaviness or anything like that. And right now I'm feeling heavy. I'm tired. I have overextended myself honestly throughout the entirety of 2023, and so as we're bringing it to a close, I have been doing so much better at saying no and making sure I make time for the things that I want to make time for. So I want to spend time. Jared, it's true.
Okay.
It is. Ignore him. He don't know what he's talking about. So I'm starting off on the right foot. If it doesn't feel right, I just say no. So we're gonna stay home tonight. Enjoy one another's company. I know Jerry wanted to watch the holiday movie that we still have not watched. We have a few things on our watch list, if I can be honest.
Chris
But
Kringle Jangle.
first things first, Mama is taking a nap. I am so tired. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, so it makes sense that I would be this tired. So I'm definitely gonna be taking a nap at some point when we get home. And then we'll see what the rest of the evening holds. But I'm excited about a new year. Are you excited about a new year?
Yes, ma'am. Bringing my no into 2024. You hear me?
What's funny to me is that Jared's demeanor completely shifted.
Because I'm on my way home, y'all. That's the place I wanted to be all day, y'all. And now I'm on my way. Yes, my demeanor is like a that's about to go home. You hear me?
You gotta stop.
Oh, my bad. Negro. Black person.
I'm just gonna bleep him out whenever he does that because he still has not gotten his life together.
I'm sorry. I forgot that he was going
Here on YouTube.
I forgot
Okay.
you was showing this to the Saints too on YouTube. Sorry, y'all. I meant to say.
What is he
I meant to say
apologizing for?
nips.
What is he apologizing for? If this is the language that he chooses to.
Look at that. Nip. These nip.
You ain't never heard my daddy say that.
These nip.
He ain't never said that. Don't do that to my daddy. Don't do that to him. All right, y'all, we're back home. I am quite exhausted, if I'm being honest. We're probably just gonna relax for a little bit. I know I'm probably going to take a nap at some point because, again, exhausted. Oh, thank you, my love. Giving me some natural light. I'm still doing 75 hard. I have to remind myself of that. So at some point I'm gonna have to go for my walk outside. It was snowing earlier. It's not snowing now. So let's just pray that the snow stays at bay for when I need to go out. I have to do my indoor workout, to finish drinking my water, all of the things per the usual. I do not feel motivated to do any of them. So maybe I will after I take a nap. So maybe let's do that. Let's go take this nap. What y'all doing?
Yeah.
Hey! Y'all, look at what my husband got me. Listen, he knew the assignment. Do y'all see this? Sparkling white tea, ginger and elderberry. No alcohol. This sounds flame. And because, you know, he had to check. Where is that? Look at this. Because he knew the assignment. Only 9 grams of carbs. A little bit of added sugar, but 40 calories? Okay, we can do this. We can do